Hello.
Hello. Hello. Mike. Why is it not seeing this? Oh, because it's not plugged up. I was like, why is it not seeing this mic? Hold on. Let me get some better sound. There we go.
Ooh, that's nice.
These are really nice. Okay. I have an audition after this.
Ooh.
It's actually
that money.
It's actually due at 9, but I was like, y'all gonna get it at like 10 or 11.
Okay, what do we want to title this? I'm just gonna post it to Patreon, and then Angel, I'm gonna text you. Oh, this background.
It's so fun.
It's the Kev on Stage Studios, Kev.
Yeah.
His name is
Just leave it.
Okay.
It looks better than just a black background anyway.
All right, man. Yeah.
Did y'all see the Kyle Rittenhouse video?
I saw Tony's spin of it.
Oh, the dude crying really hard. I couldn't understand anything he was saying. I saw like a lot of pieces of. That's the boy who was at the riots and shot folk, right?
Yeah, just do bonus.
Not the riots, the protest.
Yeah, it's just do bonus right now. My money ain't free. Why can't you just give it to me? All right, we'll make this one work today.
Okay. What's gonna make what work? Did you just change the docket?
I just erased the stuff from Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, I emailed you the link to share, Angel.
I don't share it to my Patreon.
Oh, I thought you did.
I don't share the bonus. I share the main.
Did you email it to me, Joshy? Me, Kevin?
No.
Oh, I see it. Me, Kevin? I do.
Yeah, I only share the main. Everybody who wants the bonus needs to be a part of either Patreon or of Kevin's or the KOSS app.
Whew.
Why money ain't free?
Yesterday was longer.
Bruh.
Very much longer.
I couldn't shake the desire to not do anything.
I did not put enough milk in here. I'm sick.
Oh yeah, we were exhausted after that shoot. I was like, why am I that exhausted?
I faded to black. I started getting sleepy. I was like, oh, I need to go home.
Yeah, I was like, all I did was tell the man
take my pants off.
Why am I exhausted? But I went and got my COVID test. That took care of. That was the thing that I was like, just shoot me in the head.
You got to do those every day now?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
at least I'll know I'm.
I was going to say contract tracing. Then when you're at your tell-all, you can say who ruined the production. They did it.
They did it. I do. I have Here's the Thing first. No, actually, the audition and Here's the Thing at the same time, but I'm doing Here's the Thing first, and then they'll just get my audition when I get it.
Hi, Joshua.
Hello, Tankers. Lee.
Hi, Marcus.
Hello, Kevin. Yes, no shower yet.
Huh?
Say, I remember that shirt.
Yeah. We got about another hour and a half on me.
Yeah, you haven't got a full 24 in it yet. You're all right.
Let me print.
Okay. Can you do it quickly?
Nah. I'll print back in here. I got man shit orders. I'm sure we got
orders too. You do.
Come on, orders.
Yeah. Kevin. I had a photo shoot yesterday.
I saw you. You look cool.
I was trying to be on my list bag.
You look cool smoking the cigar.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what a cool guy.
What a cool guy. That's who we should have called to direct you, is Melissa. Okay, Marcus. Now turn your body and look behind yourself.
Look back at it.
Mm.
Look back at it. So crazy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's huge.
Just give it to me.
Ah, Jesus. I'm so exhausted already. My session today, my training session today. He just
You
beat
killed
me
it,
down.
Angel. I looked at your numbers this morning and I was like, dang, she really went hard. I did not go hard today.
Oh my God.
Today was one of those days where it's just like, can you just do something, and then just you can say you did not do anything.
Well, plus your trainer looked lazy, Kev. McKinley.
She's not. She only can carry 3 pounds. So
She was doing all of Goose's. I know Goose has her working out in the.
Yeah, she was doing burpees.
She was doing burpees.
Who, McKinley?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what this new. I can't wait to see what the new baby is going to look like. Whenever the baby gets here. I can't.
Why money ain't free? Why don't you just give it to me?
My girlfriend who did have her baby yesterday, she sent me a picture. That baby looked well cooked. I don't birth babies like that.
Well cooked.
My babies look medium rare when they come out. Like they could have stayed in there a little while longer. They look seared at best.
Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life.
All right, people in. All right, Angel. Do you I'll text.
Great timing.
No, my girlfriend Lauren, she finally put the picture of her baby up. And I was like, this little girl looked like she was in there for the right amount of time. Yes.
All right.
As long as you cool.
Yeah.
Are you cool with that?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm a Kev on stage. She's
that chick
Angel. Another podcast episode. Smash that like button.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning.
Switch me and Angel. Or wait, how does it look on your screen?
Kevin, I don't.
Just move
move your head down to my head, then switch me again.
See, you're doing it. Just do it.
Oh, I didn't know I could do it.
What? You are Kev on stage. This is Kev on stage's StreamYard.
I thought you're logged in as me. Is me, Kevin? Nice. Okay. Welcome, guys. Church announcements. Angel, do you want to let the people know the first announcement?
You guys, it is with much sorrow that I have to tell you I will not be on the Slightly Problematic Take 2 tour anymore for a week. I just won't be there.
I was like, hold on.
Why would you do that like that, Angel?
Because, if it's worse than when it's not as bad, it's not as bad. Mm-hmm. So I won't be there for Columbus, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Toledo. Mm-hmm. But I come back in Cleveland.
Kev fired Angel Tanksley is the title of this episode.
Yeah, he was like, I need all dudes. This feminine energy Angel brings sucks. No, I did. I booked a show. A Chuck Lorre show, which is a big deal. And let me tell you, I didn't say yes with I really was like, oh my gosh, I might have to turn this down because I have to go tell my jokes on stage. Kevin said, Angel, if you don't go somewhere.
Y'all don't know who Chuck Lorre is and why you got to book that. This dude, Grace Under Fire. Let me just read it, just so y'all know who this man is. Because I was looking at, I knew a lot of these shows, but I didn't realize he went back to the 90s.
Oh, yeah, no, he's been around.
He goes back. Okay, look how many hit shows this man did. Okay, Grace Under Fire, Sybil, Dharma and Greg, 2.5 Men, Big Bang Theory, Mike and Molly, Mom, Sheldon, The Kaminsky Method, Bob Hart's Abishola, Be Positive, and a show called United States of Al. Let me tell you what, if he only did The Big Bang Theory, he wouldn't have to do nothing else. Right. If he only did 2.5 Men, Grace Under Fire was my show as a kid, believe it or not. I used to love that show.
Was that your jam?
What? I love me some Grace. So that's why Angel got to go and do that there. I mean, listen, Toledo, we love you, but it's Chuck Lorre or Toledo. I mean, you got to go Chuck Lorre.
And listen, I forgot that he did Be Positive. So that just lets me know that he's starting to be a fan of me. So
what's Be Positive about?
It's about a person who has like a liver thing. I did a guest star on there. I didn't realize that was his show as well. So I'm gonna let him become a fan of Angel, because this is how you end up as a series regular. They're like,
that's how you do it, and then that's how you get the Angel Tanksley show called 4 Kids and Braids.
4 kids, braids, and 1 eyelash. But I'm gonna have this other eyelash on here in a second. But yeah, sorry guys, I apologize. I actually really did feel like I was stressed out.
She was. Angel called me so many times. Melissa called me. Kev, it's important. I was taking the world's longest shower. Let me tell you what. The one thing of like having, a little bit of means is hold on. It's Spice Adams. I have to answer, or he'll give me the hardest time. Hello, Spice. I'm interrupting my live podcast that I'm doing live with my friends and my patient. Just to answer you. You're
real friend, Spice.
I just wanted you.
Can you turn it around so the people can see me?
Oh, turn my phone around? Okay.
Turn it around.
Hold it up
a little higher, Kevin. The camera. There you go, Kevin. Hey, Big Spice. There he is.
Yes, every now and then I get a little bit low.
Spice, but I answered, Spice, for you.
Real friend, Spice.
That must mean I'm important.
You are, Spice. I said, hey, y'all, it's Spice Adams. I got to take this.
Spice is dwindling away. He is thin then.
Spice, you look like a coach. You look like you run defensive line for the Bears.
Yeah, man, I'm doing something for a brand.
Oh, yeah. I meant to text you. I was going to. I saw your Hulu promoted tweet this morning on Twitter. Ooh. Must be nice to be rich and famous, Spice.
Well.
Mistake on Hulu's spot.
I'm sure it was.
They should have.
I love you, Spice. I'm going to have to let you go, but please understand, I answered for you.
Bye, Spice.
All right. What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Angel's Praise Report.
No, I think we had moved on. But yeah.
I just want to say this as a little bit of petty energy towards
I think we're talking about the story of how Angel was going to tell you, and you were taking the log shower and you're blessed.
You were a man of means.
Mm-hmm.
A tankless water heater. Listen, these new homes in LA, they come equipped with tankless water heater. I was first introduced to this in my previous house. I always wanted a shower that was like hotel showers. I didn't know how that happened. I didn't know how hotels did this, but it's a tankless water heater. This thing stays hot. You can take a shower for 3 hours. Okay. I was in a 45-minute shower. Okay.
Yes, he was.
Lissa texted me. Angel had called me a million times. Kevin, I don't know what to do. I have booked a television show which pays me millions of dollars per episode, but it's either that or Toledo. Kevin, please help me understand, girl. If you don't take it.
I gave you my word. I was doing this tour, so I did not think I was gonna book it, and two, my people know I have the tour, so they were just like, so what you doing? And I was like, well, you could wait.
No,
I was going to go and do Columbus. I was trying to do Columbus. I was trying to get out the table read. I was like, can I do it virtually? I said, okay, if I do it, I can maybe jump on a flight. And they were like, you'll get to Columbus at 10 p.m. I was like, oh,
that's the thing about going to cities in the East Coast. For one, you have to add 3 hours. So it's nearly impossible unless you take the first flight out of LA, you're never going to make it. And there's no nonstop from here to Columbus, Ohio. So you never stood a chance. But listen, I firmly believe in allowing people to chase their own dreams. One of the things that was reasons I got fired, when I was working at the bank, they wouldn't allow me to chase my own dreams.
You were taking too long showers at the bank?
No, they were expecting me to come to work every day when I was like, bro, I got a gig in Miami. I can't just come here. And
I got to go meet such and such and shake his hand.
Yeah. And All Def, man, bless their hearts. They allowed me to work a full-time job and go on tour. And that first year allowed me the safety because Melissa was like, listen, I know it's going to work, but the health insurance. And also, if it don't work, who got to pay? So that whole first year I worked there, and I believe in letting my friends chase their dreams. I'm not a harbor of talent. If you were just with me for such a time as this, I appreciate it. Tony Baker, he came and killed on the Real Comedians tour. And then he was like, Kev, I got a chance to headline, but I want to go on tour with you. Boy, you ain't going to make no money getting a flat fee from me. You go on tour and get your money, and you take it, and then you bring 2 other blacks with you. And then that opened the door for Angel. And then Angel booked, I think the show was ER The Return. Or
Stop
something.
it.
Chuck Norris.
Stop it.
ER Chicago. Was ER set in Chicago?
Yes.
There was a funny joke on Curb today, on Curb a couple seasons back. And she said people watch any show with Chicago in the title. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. I think the show she was working on was Chicago Hospital or something like that.
They'll do anything, any Chicago show. But no, it's Ty is not who's going to be replacing me. Someone equally is funny.
Cletus Cassidy's going to be replacing Angel. Ty is working like crazy. And also I wanted to spread the love. Cletus is a great friend of ours. And
he's great.
I wanted to make sure he had a chance to get on that old road.
And he's funny.
He's very funny. I think Cletus is very, very funny.
All right. So congratulations, Angel. We're very happy for you.
Love a good praise report.
At the beginning of the tour, though, at the beginning of each show, give him the note that he has to twerk at the beginning of each show.
Yeah, he's got to throw that thing.
I just want to say, though, I do think it's quite interesting. Of all the auditions you take and all the shows you book, the one trip that, the whole team will be away from their family for 11, 12 days, driving every morning, 5, 6 cities in a week. How convenient to book and be at home for the worst part of the tour?
My God is a God of convenience.
Amen.
And he understood that what was best for his daughter was on this leg of the trip for her to connect back to her SAG-AFTRA roots to make sure she was putting money towards her health insurance for 2023. So I just am so honored that the Lord saw fit to bless me.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, Angel, and I mean it with my whole heart. If you do a home team activity with these people, I will never forgive you. If I see you doing a tink with the group,
I'll tink with my husband. Me and my husband tink.
Tink with Marcus. Your personal, that's house team. House team, I got no problem with. If I see y'all down at that restaurant they seem to frequent, I'm going to be hurt, Angel. Josh, be hurt with me. Marcus, don't even come over here.
Angel is a forever away team, and we will do something in spite of her being here.
Without
her? Yes.
Lord Jesus.
He would do it.
I told you we got to jump in, Greg. Greg got to face these fists with everybody. So he's a part of it.
That's all right.
Greg is out.
That's okay.
That baby finna be born. He finna be stuck at home, and he better not leave.
I just thought about this. I am petty enough to where we would include Angel and we would make it alive.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
Come
here.
on,
We're not
Angel.
going nowhere. I'm gonna
First
take
of
the
all,
Be strong,
I'm
Angel.
gonna
We're almost
You make
there.
a cinnamon bun, a biscuit.
I'm not.
a
I'm
toast.
going to induce male's labor, so that ruins any plans they have.
Mm.
I will go and massage her feet and press pressure points so that her water breaks.
She
at
will
her
do it in the
house.
middle of the
She
night.
has a baby.
Mel just wake up at 3 a.m.
Guess where the next bake sale is? Bake off is Mel's house.
You better not.
I wish they would.
You
Get out
better
of
not.
here.
All right.
Okay.
Angel, for real, Mel.
What? I'm not doing nothing with them. I
Don't.
promise. I gotta work.
I believe
first of
Angel.
all.
You got to work.
First
You
of
got to
all,
get your
I have
rest.
to work. Second of all, as soon as they say and cut, that's a wrap on Angel. I'm on a flight to y'all.
A red eye, mind you.
Walk us through. Just let's do a little dream talk. I for one, am very happy that you booked this. I didn't understand how this worked, and she walked me through this. So walk us through your life as an actress from audition to cut. Tell us everything that happens, and then we'll get into the episode.
Okay. So this one was very peculiar. I received the audition late on Monday night, and they said, we need this by Tuesday at 1 p.m. So we had not only, here's the thing, we also had The Bald and the Beautiful that day. And then I had a doctor's appointment that I had to squeeze this all in between. So I had my sides. I looked at them on Monday night, a little bit on Tuesday morning. I went to my girlfriend Denora's house because she had the exact same audition. So we read for each other and filmed each other. I then edited together. I give them my best scenes and I send it off to my representation. My representation includes my manager and my agent. Those are the people who helped procure the audition. They then send it off to casting. Casting makes them aware of who they're considering. They told them we're sending Angel off for approval from the network. So anybody they want to cast, it doesn't matter how big or small, the network, this network is CBS, has to sign off on me saying we can work with this person. This will work. So they get a yes on yesterday. And they were like, hey, are you going out of town? And I was like, I said, yes, for a very long time. And they were like, okay, well, you booked this. It's a all week thing. So I work from Friday till Thursday. You have a table read because this is a multicam, not a single cam. So like Two and a Half Men, the shows that you like, 2.5 Men in Big Bang Theory and How I Met Your Mother, those are multicam. The way they work is you have a table read the first day. You have rehearsal and blocking for 2 days after that. So that'll be Monday, Tuesday. And then because
you expect to be off book by rehearsal?
Kind of, but kind of not, because the lines will change throughout the week. As they're hearing the things and as they're hearing whether or not jokes work, they'll cut a joke or rewrite a joke.
Okay, and guys, just so you know, off book means memorized.
Memorized, yes.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Then
really?
I didn't know that. Genuinely.
And what's crazy is those 2 days that you're doing rehearsals, you do a network run one day and then a studio run the other day. So the network is CBS, the studio is Warner Brothers. So the executive.
Oh, wait, hold on. What?
Yes.
You're on the lot?
Wait.
Yeah. I'll be at Warner Brothers.
Who is it like this or is it like this?
Is kind of like that.
So
where
Warner Brothers doesn't have a distribution point, so they function as the creator of the show, and CBS is the distributor of the show.
There you go.
So who bought the show, Warner Brothers or CBS?
Both. Sometimes, so each studio has their own network, but they don't have to just create things for their network.
Okay, let's back up real quick because I don't know this.
Okay, this is the perfect way.
The show.
Let me make it easy for you.
Okay.
Kev on Stage Studios is a studio, right?
Yes.
And you can create content for just the Kev on Stage Studios app, or you can create content that goes on other people's platforms, such as YouTube, such as Instagram, or someone else's. So that's the way Warner Brothers is. So Chuck Lorre and these writers and the creators, they came up with the concept. They went to either the studio or the network. They can choose and say, we have this. Do you want to buy it?
Okay,
And
so
then,
I think he has a first look deal with Warner Brothers, right?
more than likely he does, because
I was on the lot. He had a whole office in a parking space.
So he probably went to Warner Brothers, said, y'all want to buy it? They said, yes. Let's see what network we can put this at. Okay. CBS is known for having multicams, so that would make sense that it would be on CBS. And so CBS buys on and says, okay, we want to buy 13 episodes. We want to buy 22 episodes, or we just want to buy a pilot. It's like that. Okay. So when you're doing these run-throughs, I do believe you do a network run, a network run first. And so that means all the executives from CBS come and watch. Then they give notes to the producers and the writers. And then the next day, the studio comes, they watch, and then they give notes. This is where lines will definitely change. People can get fired at this point in time. There's a lot of stuff that can happen with these two runs. Then after that happens, multicam. I'm going to describe some multicams, and then you'll understand. Martin was a multicam. The Cosbys was a multicam. What is that show about? The Different World. That means that it feels more like a play where we are acting across this panel and the audience is on the other side of that panel. Where a single cam, the camera is entering into the world of the person. Like they're following you around. You can turn 360. Where with a multicam, there's no turning 360. These cameras do not pass this plane.
Is it in front of a live audience?
Because of the pandemic, no.
Okay, but so traditionally it would be, though. That's when you would hear them laughing in the background and that little vibe. Different energy.
The last 2 days, we actually shoot. We're shooting the scenes now. We are putting them on tape, and these are the things that will be cut together to make the episode. And those take those last 2 days.
So Curb is single cam, right?
Yes. When the cameraman can turn all the way around and do all that.
The Office is single cam.
Yeah, that means that it's a single cam that we can turn around and see everything. The show about the family.
Modern Family?
Thank you. Modern Family, single cam. So I prefer multicams because the schedule is so set. And you be done quick. After that table read only going to take an hour. I'm done for the day. I did my
is there more like riffing and ad-libbing in multicam?
Depends on who you are and what you want.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you have that type of pool per se, like we're just gonna let him go off this.
Like this
line.
This is the word, exact word, then period.
How do you want the or the when I pronounce it? Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. That's from casting. It usually is not that fast to be cast, but they cast me pretty fast to end. That's a wrap on Angel will be the last scene I shoot.
And that's on Thursday?
It might be. Listen, it actually might be on Wednesday.
And on period.
I don't know. I just be like, you all pay me for these days. I'd be available these days. So they might actually get me done on Wednesday. But
nice. Okay. Congratulations, Angel. All right, into the actual show. First things first, Facebook discovers there's already a company called Meta.
Oh my God.
That is actually working in the same space of the internet. It's an Arizona-based company that sells computers, laptops, tablets, and tech software called Meta PC, launched a little bit over a year ago. In August, the company filed a trademark Meta in relation to any technological use, which is right within Facebook's sphere. Now, the good people over at Meta said, you want this name? You can have it for a small fee of $20 million.
They got 20 M's.
Good for them.
I think Mark might have 20 million.
Pull that out of stock. Just sell some options.
No, that is a luck for them. For them to have just so happened to have come up with this was going to be the name of their company, and the trademark encompasses that is the Facebook business. I mean, it's like winning the lottery. Like, how does that? I'm not sure. I showed you, Kev. There's a show that HGTV now does on Instagram called Crafts and Cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
And it is with a black girl with natural hair. I said, God dang.
Where do they shoot? We ride at dawn.
And listen, I would have been more pissed and been like, let me type HGTV, because I started looking. I said, when did y'all start this? It was well after me. However, the young black lady is a blogger, and her blog always had a written version of something called Crafts and Cocktails. It wasn't a show. It wasn't a show, but she had a segment on her blog called Crafts and Cocktails where she would show you, like in pictures, how to do a craft, but she's actually good at it. And then like a really like elegant cocktail. But trust and believe, I was about to be like, what do I call it? Cease and desist. It was gonna be bad.
Listen. And the thing about the trademark thing, you can have two companies that are called the same thing, but they need to be in different arenas. So like Pandora, the music company, and Pandora, the jewelry, there's no market confusion when you say, I'm going to listen to Pandora and I'm going to go buy Netflix from Pandora. Yeah. But if you say, I'm going to go and get some software from Meta, do you mean Arizona Meta or Facebook Meta? And I just don't understand. To me, they either didn't know, which I don't buy that a company worth billions of dollars. Nobody did a Google search for Meta technology company. Like, I don't buy that.
Well, I mean, I pulled this company up, and out of Maricopa County in Arizona, they have 11 Google reviews. So to be fair, I don't think they're probably getting crazy SEO traction now. It's not even shading them. I'm just saying, Facebook's like, we're not working.
I know you're not lying.
Because I looked them up. I was like, yo, who's Meta PC? Because when they said custom gaming PCs, I was like, oh, cool. Maybe they got some cool components. But I don't think they're going to be the first ones that Facebook's like, we got to look out for Meta PCs out in Maricopa County in Arizona.
Absolutely. First and all the way, quick aside, my favorite episodes of Lockup happened in Maricopa County.
Yeah, it's real out there.
Maricopa County, that's where the guy, I'm not proud of this. I mean, I'm just saying this wasn't part of Lockup, but he used to have them in pink jumpsuits. And they'd be having them be outside in the jail in Arizona. Like, that's just ridiculous. But I just think it's funny that Zuckerberg was just probably like 20 million. Like, when you have as much money as he does, and the company does, he probably was like, boy, shut up. What's 20 million?
It don't hurt him none.
Man, just break off like 10,000 shares of stock and don't even worry about the bread.
Tish said the smaller Meta said that Facebook lawyers contacted them ahead of the name change. That's what I'm saying. I just don't buy that. With all them lawyers, nobody
thought about that.
Yes.
That's fair.
You need to look in every county all over the United States of America. They probably were like, go to court with us. It'll take so long. And honestly, the unfortunate thing for Meta PC of Arizona, once Facebook changes its name to Meta, and we know they had that secret pact with Google, all searches are going to go to Facebook.
No, yeah.
Everything's going to go to Facebook. It's just too big of a company for the little company to matter. But 20 million, they'll be okay.
Yeah,
they'll be all right.
Fine.
They'll be just fine.
I would be okay. That Arizona company is going to be more than all right. They'll be like, we'll be at them. We'll just flip it around or them. That'll be fine.
Angel, now you know with that Lexia, you shouldn't be doing stuff backwards.
Yeah, it took me some time. Tim.
All right, let's move on to our next thing. Let me see if I can pull this video clip up since we have, we don't usually have that ability to do it live, but I can do it. Here we go. This next thing is Leonardo DiCaprio and Jeff Bezos.
Okay?
Oh, this was great.
Jeff Bezos, Jeff's girlfriend, or Jeff and his girlfriend were at a party that featured Leonardo DiCaprio. And let's just say, although Jeff is worth billions of dollars, his girlfriend was not as interested. Take a look, see him.
I know that look.
Look at that neck up.
Look at those eyes.
Get that neck up.
Bad energy, stay far away.
Put all that. Y'all can't do it.
And then Jeff Bezos did this. danger, steep cliff, fall.
What did it say?
fall off.
Leo, what?
Leo, come here, or something like that. Said, Leo, come over here. I want to show you something. Danger, steep cliff, fatal drop. Let me tell you what. This is proof positive. If you're lame, $1 billion doesn't change that. You're just a lame billionaire. He has all the money in the world, and all Leo did is stand there, be tall, and have a head full of hair. And that girl was like, "Oh my God, I'd love to see a Titanic." I mean,
this is not fair. Let me tell y'all why. Y'all put this all on the girl, but take it back. Jeff Bezos looks just like her, staring at Leonardo DiCaprio.
he does.
Look, go take it back. Take it back.
Take it back, Angel.
Because he was looking at him like, I could buy you the blue diamond.
He sure did, Angel.
Look, he gets in there. At first he's like, let me get into his eyes. Look, he didn't even want him to leave. Wait. Look at that head tilt back.
Oh my gosh, you're right. They were equally mesmerized.
The fact that Jeff leaned in too to be like, hold on, what did she just almost whisper in your ear? Hold on. I do not approve.
Leo looks so tall to them too.
He's only 6 foot.
They're on steps. He's on steps.
Is he?
He has to be. Yeah, because he's like a flat 6 foot. Bezos is like 5'6" ish.
It's amazing to me how much Jeff Bezos looks exactly like Lex Luthor, the villain from Superman.
Yes,
like dog. That there has to be somebody who put a meme.
He looks like that, and he looks like
Professor X.
No, who does that? Come on, y'all. Austin Powers. What's his name?
Oh, Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil. He looks like Dr. Evil too.
Hold on, look at this is.
Oh, hilarious!
I know I'm not crazy. It almost looks like he has on a costume. That bald head does not look fully.
Let me show y'all. Of course, somebody already did it. Hold on, let me pull this up.
Somebody said, but he looks like the mini.
Oh wow! I think I found the same one. Yep.
Wow.
That is that man.
Because his head is way too bald. It's like
it's a cranium.
It's so weird. It's like there was never hair there.
Man.
Like never.
Listen, is there anybody alive, Angel, that you would look at like that standing next to Marcus?
In my head, but not in real life.
You would look at Beyonce?
Oh yeah, Beyonce. Listen, he already knows. He would be standing beside me looking the same. All up in her face. Listen, one of his favorites is Kelly Rowland. And
Marcus?
Luckily, yes. And she was at Brisha's engagement surprise. And Kelly is very personable. So her and Marcus are having this long conversation about dark liquor, right? And he did such a good job not to creep her out, because I know in his head he wanted to be like, so, I mean, how you been? But he was real cool about it. So I would have to respect him in the same way. But the person that would try to draw it out of me is The Rock. But I wouldn't give that to him.
The Rock would try?
He would try to draw that.
I was just watching his video on Instagram about he was talking about, it was before his first wrestling match with WWE. And he was talking about how he just wants to give it everything he has, 110%. And whatever his career is, as long as he gave it 110%, he'd be happy. And then obviously that worked.
Right. That worked out for him.
The Rock, his first movie role was, he was 29, and it was Scorpion King. He's done 42 movies since then. Did you realize The Rock's been in 42 movies?
No.
I was thinking maybe 15, and 10 of those were Fast and the Furious. But
speaking of The Rock and Fast and the Furious, did you see Vin Diesel's post the other day?
It was a long open letter to The Rock.
Oh my!
Oh, they're beefing, right?
Listen, big picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel from Hobbs and Shaw, whenever Hobbs joined the group. This is Vin Diesel's caption. Okay. My little brother Dwayne, the time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There is not a holiday that goes by that you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best Fast in the finale that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Do not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope that you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny. I think Vin Diesel thinks he is Dominic Toretto for real right now.
He's like,
he took that family part dead serious. You think this is a game? The Rock, get your butt back into the movie franchise.
Listen, because Vin Diesel does not do any other. He did like 2 movies or maybe 3 movies outside of the Fast and Furious franchise. So this is his real life. He really do be flipping cars into helicopters and stuff. And he's like, we got to keep doing this until the very end. Do you think The Rock will do it?
I think if The Rock were going to do it, he might be like, how's that look?
No.
Oh no! Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah, it looks like The Rock having a stroke, so that's pretty good.
Stop
Hold
it!
On, let me go from normal to The Rock.
I'd be like, "Are you okay, Dwayne? Are you okay?"
He's pooping again. He's pooping.
Why is that? Let me see y'all's.
I can't do it.
I don't have it.
No, don't laugh at me if you can't. Angel, first of all,
I wouldn't even
try to sneeze.
Marcus gets mad at me. Listen, Marcus gets mad at me because I can only wink with one eye. He gets mad because I'm always trying to wink with the other one.
This looks like you're squinting.
He gets so angry. If I called him in here,
What is happening here?
I'm winking. If I called him in here, he would be so mad at me for doing it.
How's that?
I'm close.
Kev, you got it.
Kevin.
That's it right there.
You
tilt your head down a little more. A little more.
Must have some sort of palsy.
A little more.
Which one?
I don't know.
No, Kevin.
But no, I think Dwayne does it because I think it's in the best interest of Dwayne, regardless of Vin Diesel's approach or not. Like it or hate it, them movies do well. They do
globally.
Globally, they do well. Me
Yeah.
and Melissa, boys, we go see everyone. If you can suspend, belief and physics, those movies are great. You just can't. If you go in there like, but physics and gravity, who cares? They are just superheroes. Tyrese got shot 112 times in the last movie and never got shot.
I haven't seen them.
Angel, you have to see the most recent one.
I've
seen Ludacris drive a car in space
with duct tape spacesuits. And the fact that Tyrese is just leaning into the play on like, yo, we just never get hurt.
It's so funny that they just don't care anymore.
I love the fact that they did that though.
The joke's really on us. We keep watching.
And they know it.
If it turned out they're Terminators and they have exoskeletons inside and they are Eternals, I want a Fast and Furious franchise Marvel crossover like Capcom, Street Fighter, Capcom universe.
Oh well, Fast and Furious is gonna win. Marvel is not gonna win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who
because Marvel doesn't have family. I don't care, Dr. Strange.
They don't.
No, they beef with each other too much. There's too much ego in the universe.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's why the Avengers weren't working at first. They don't care about family. At the end of the movie, I'm with you, Angel. That lips was in there. At the end of the movie, Fast and Furious versus Marvel is going to end at that barbecue at Dom's house with not one person dead.
That's the thing. They pray.
They pray.
Marvel Universe don't got God. Nobody talks about God in the Marvel Universe.
Okay, Wanda, you can create whole neighborhoods out of just your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have family though?
Listen,
do you have family?
Can't do half of the stuff that Fast and Furious can do. You got Iron Man, who got a suit that can do stuff. Like you said, you got Wanda. You might have Thor, but they can drive cars really fast, off of trains, off of top of trucks. They can do it. I bet you. Listen, Iron Man ain't even got a license. I bet you he ain't got no license because he have no chauffeur.
They know Jesus. Okay. The problem is, come on in here. Come on here. Thor thinks he's a god. Yeah.
Talk to him.
Thor thinks he's a god. Oh, I've been to Asgard and I'm the son of the god. Loki thinks he's a god. But I only know one god who sits high and looks low. Oh, hey, do you want to fight with Jesus? Oh, I don't think you do.
See, Thor, he got that hammer, but I got my sword.
I
got the breastplate of righteousness. I put on the whole armor of God. Hey, let me tell you something.
Come on, Angel.
Listen, I know a place where the streets are paved with gold, so you can't crush that, huh?
Hey!
Ain't no low key, ain't no high key gonna keep me from my Lord and Savior.
Come on, Angel.
Come on, Evangelist Tanksley.
That's Yahweh.
All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. See, that's right, Angel. So
wait a minute. That light touch you just did? Oh God, that was pretty, Kevin. That was pretty.
Anyway, let's move on. That was very funny though. This is a really interesting story, and I've known about this for a while, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't know how serious this was. But it just became really, really serious. Influencer by the name of Dana Chanel, I don't know if you are familiar with her, has been accused of scamming Black small business owners. Okay, this was in BuzzFeed News a couple of days ago. Essentially, the Attorney General of Pennsylvania said Chanel ripped off the same community she claimed to Claire.
Come on,
Father.
Come on, Father.
Let me read it. I don't
Call
know
on him, okay?
Thursdays are bad for me. I did all that last time. It was on a Thursday. I haven't eaten.
It was all that eye stretching thing you did. It's too much. We can go back to Marvel.
The same community she claimed to care about. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro said. So if you're not familiar, Dana Chanel and her husband, I don't know his actual name, but he goes by
Donnell Prince
on Instagram. They have a couple of companies, Curl Bible. They have a tax preparing company, but the one that they are getting in trouble with the most is
the credit one.
It's no, it's not even the credit one. It's the app one. The credit one and the app one.
Alakazam.
Yes. So the credit company is Credit Exterminators. And let me scroll down.
Because they have a response. So I'm going to read the response after you do the whole what was in the article.
Okay. So the credit company they're in trouble for because basically people were paying them. The claims are they were paying them and like anywhere from $300 to $1,800 to the credit score company for helping repair their credit. And when they wanted like, hey, my credit's not going up, what's going on? They wouldn't hear back from them. And then the other one that was even in more trouble is the mobile app company Alakazam, where they're supposed to build you a business marketing manual and help you create your apps and grow your community. And they were, hold on one second, y'all. Joe, Kinley. Hey.
I love it. This is a real dad moment.
Mm-hmm.
You better get in that bed.
And hush.
Out of school. Like, hey, y'all hush. Now
my kids still sleep.
The article says in one case, a small business owner thought Alakazam would do the development work, create the app, except for small customizations. She paid $950 for app development, but her statement read the money went toward a business marketing manual The suit says a $250 monthly hosting fee was also charged before her app was complete. And basically, this happened over and over and over. I saw a lot of this either earlier in this year. There was a whole Instagram dedicated to this, and I didn't want to talk about it until it was official. But now it's official. Go ahead, Angel, with their response.
Okay, so they posted on because I've been following Dana for a while. So just yesterday they finally responded because they've been doing life as usual.
Man,
posting little TikToks, pictures of their kids. Yeah, I was like, okay, so things are fine. All right, things are fine. So she posted. I haven't listened to the audio, but I'm just going to read the caption. She says, "What we need is what we need." I think she meant is what we need is as many comments as possible. We are all we are asking is for you to share below if we've positively impacted your life or if you appreciated our products or service. We're fighting for our livelihood and integrity. Judge us by our fruit. Don't let the pressure of cancel culture promote fear in your hearts of what is right or jump on a bandwagon if you've never done business with us. These last few years, we've watched cancel culture cause so many entrepreneurs and consumers be at odds with no resolution, and even more devastatingly, watch Black leaders feud amongst Black leaders, setting back our culture's unity, bring confusion to our community, and feeding our flesh and egos with drama and chaos. Where do we go to mitigate with our own? It's not something we're willing to participate in as we discipline our focus on solutions and building Black corporate America. We knew the path we were given was never going to be easy. The anointing brings forth extraordinary responsibilities, but this is indeed what happens when you're young, Black, gifted, and the Lord has equipped us. We thank so much for your support, and we'll continue to do business as usual with professionalism and passions to serve. So they really don't address if it was right or wrong.
They went to the Lord a couple of times on that.
They said in Jesus, in the anointing, I don't know, my gut instinct, like she said, I'm going to give my opinion because that is my job, but I will also say I have never done business with these people at all. Something always seemed a little off to me from the jump. And I don't know what it was. I couldn't put my finger on it, but something seemed just a little off. So if all of this is true, I would not be surprised because something said to me, because I was even weary of buying anything off of Curl Bible.
Really?
But I knew I wasn't gonna have them build no website of mine. I said, now that's not gonna happen. But I mean, for the sake of not wanting to see people taken advantage of, I hope none of this is true. I hope that it's all like misunderstandings, but the likelihood is that it is.
Well, here's the thing with that response. I didn't see that. Thank you so much. I was looking throughout this whole ordeal. They've had their comments limited for a long time, maybe almost a year now. You can have people that you have helped and still be guilty of what you're accused of. Again, I'm not saying they are guilty. I haven't done business with them. I do know that, well, when this was starting on Instagram, they had quite a few people who were like, here's my screenshots, here's my emails, here's my stuff that I did with them. Here's no response. Bernie Madoff, who had the Ponzi scheme, one of the biggest Ponzi schemes in all the history of the world, he made some people some money. Somebody can say, oh man, I made $5 million with Bernie, 100,000. Because if he took my money and gave it, took my money, Josh's and Angel's, when I ask for mine back, I get Angel's money. When she asks for hers back, she gets Josh's money. When Josh asks for his back, there's no money left. And Josh has the claim that he got scammed. Me and Angel can say, hey man, I made, huh?
I said, that's why yesterday's price is today's price.
Me and Angel could have made 12% returns year over year. But that don't mean that when Josh went to get his money, there was no money to be got. So go ahead, Angel.
That's like those I'm going to call it a susu, but I know that's not what it really is. They were just taking on the name of something that actually is legitimate and trying to call it a susu to actually scam people. But like these giving trees and these giving flowers, that was the exact same concept that a lot of my friends who participated weren't understanding, is that if it all falls apart, there's going to be somebody out of money. I was like, a lot of people might be able to get their money back.
Yeah.
There's going to at least be one person that is going to be stuck with having given, whether it been a $700 buy-in or a $1,500 buy-in. That person is going to be without money.
Mhm.
And that equates to a scheme or a scam or a pyramid scheme. When somebody is going to be out of money and they decided they didn't want to do it anymore and they can't recoup all their money, that's a scam.
Yes. And listen, I was following this for a long time. There's hundreds of people who are alleging they were scammed by this couple in one way or another. Hundreds. So, obviously it's going to play out in court. I'll be surprised if they're not negatively impacted in some way. The thing about scamming is when you're trying to start a business, the reason it's so harsh, if this is true, that $9.95, that's a lot of money.
Yes.
It ain't like you're taking from, like, it's one thing you're taking from people who have hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're beating them out at $9.95. Okay, that's also bad. But if somebody had to save up their regular work paycheck, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get this app off the ground and they get beat out of $1,000. Bro, $1,000 is a lot of money.
Yes.
It is.
It is a lot of money. $250 a month and it's special, like $250 a month when you're not expecting it. $250 is a lot if you're not expecting it to be gone.
That's a car note.
Bruh, I remember for large years of my life, we could not withstand $250 just coming out, not planned for. $250 had to come out at a certain time. That's why we couldn't do auto deducts. I don't know that I'll have $250 every time at that time.
$250, $25. You hit me at 25 and I wasn't expecting it. I'm going to be charged the 35 because I'm going in the hole is what you're basically telling me. You're about to throw me in the hole for that $25 that I wasn't expecting. But that's the thing. When you have a lot of people who are saying they have personal accounts of the company personally doing something wrong to them, it's hard to just be like, no, we're just being, I guess, taken advantage of or like bullied in a way or cancel culture. It's different when it's one person.
Yeah.
You can almost say it's a little different when it's two, but when it becomes multiple upon multiple accusations, I'm sorry, it's just hard for me to be like, no, this is just the people mad at the anointing.
Right.
No.
And Joy's asking if they were charged or indicted. They were, the Attorney General of Harrisburg has filed a lawsuit against them. So this ain't small claims court. This ain't Angel. This is the Attorney General of the county, which this is federal, not federal. This ain't Judge Judy is what I'm saying. This ain't small claims court. This isn't one person versus them. This is the Attorney General.
Yeah.
Saying on behalf of the people, we got to do something about this. And that usually, and this is why this is so interesting, that's not taken lightly. This is taxpayers' dollars. This is it's Attorney Generals of the state. Oh, Harrisburg is okay, my bad, y'all.
Jesus.
Attorney General. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is just Harrisburg. The city. Oh, this is where the press release came from. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
The point I'm making is this is no small sting. And these people, the Attorney General isn't getting into a case between me and Angel, Josh and Angel. The Attorney General, big cases only. And the Attorney General has to decide whether they're going to try and charge you, put up a lawsuit, all that type of stuff. I hope y'all have God, because it's going to be
I mean, what sucks is that they have a child under one. He might be one. He might just be one, and then she's pregnant with another baby. This ain't the time to be going to prison.
No.
For a
This
long time.
ain't the time.
They're
This is
not
long
going. They're not going to quick 5. That's
So is that considered a federal indictment?
It depends on if you did. It
Call
depends
the
on
judge.
exactly what they get charged for. I think
Usually federal means if it's cross state lines, right?
if it's a federal offense, like there are federal laws. So, for instance, if they get charged for doing something wrong with these people's tax money,
Oh, yeah.
they gonna get some federal charges.
Here's the worst part about this. The second to last paragraph says consumers who feel they were victimized by Alakazam apps, credit exterminators, and or Earn Company are encouraged to file a complaint at the attorneygeneral.gov, submit a complaint, or contact the Bureau of Consumer Protection. And then the email is scams@attorneygeneral.gov. Before, this was somebody on Instagram saying, DM us, we're working on a case. DM us, DM us, DM us. If you were really done wrong by them and you have proof, when you get scammed, you, the person, get scammed. You do not forget. You got every email, every screenshot.
right. Every false ticket to the Knicks game, everything.
If I could get that guy,
Bless it.
if he had a history of scamming the thing that hurt about that the most, Josh, I thought I was supporting black-owned business. On cartoons, the scalper is an honest black-owned business.
It's honest.
based
Is
in
where you
crime.
gotta remove that part.
And also, let me let y'all know, here's a little bit why. I bought scalp tickets before and worked. That's what got me in trouble. Me and my brother used to go to Seahawks games, buy scalp tickets from Seahawks people, and walk right in.
I'm glad this is the bonus.
Sonics games.
I'm so glad
they were just reselling. Thought he was just reselling. And the white man, this is the worst part. The white man sold me the real ticket. Okay, I bought a ticket from the white man. I go in. So as a black-owned business supporter, I go to New York. I said,
New York is different.
Surely my brother, although he's in New York, surely my brother would not lead me astray.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I went. That you remember on the cartoons when they be stranded on a desert island and the person next to them would turn into a turkey?
Yes, because they look delicious.
I look like the biggest lollipop. I mean, he was like, oh, this guy. I'm gonna tell you, and I know I've told this story before. Let me tell you the worst part of this story. This is the worst part. It's not the scam, it's not the loss of money, it's the math. Okay. I needed 7 tickets. I said, how much are the tickets, brother? $50. Bet. I said, let me get 400 out of the ATM because that's how much that costs. He was like, yep, 400. Okay. I go to the Chase ATM, pay the fee because Chase is not my bank, hand that man $400. And after I was scammed, when I was walking back to my hotel, I said, wait a minute, 7 times. I should only gave him $350. Why? That's the 50 is really where he could have gave me my change back.
He could have given you the extra ticket. He could have given you 8 tickets.
I was getting all the cash for handing somebody a piece of paper.
So then you should have just gave him the money and went back to your hotel.
Gave him but I tried to get into the game.
No, but I'm saying you should just been like, you know what, God bless.
Oh, I should have just handed the money and just walked away.
And just went back to the hotel and took a nap.
It would have saved the time and embarrassment, Angel. I should have just made a donation to him.
Listen, but that's what they do. That's what's the shame, though, is that black scammers, they plot on black folk. I was working at Guess back in college, and it was the holiday season. And this black dude came in, and he was buying up stuff. He was getting stuff. He was saying he was getting it for his girlfriend. And I was the person helping him. Oh, you need this size? You need this size? Okay, you need a size? Yes. Because I was like, oh, this is going to look real nice on my paycheck. So he's like, I ain't got my credit card. Let me call my girl and get the number from her. And can you input it? And I was like, yeah. So he's on the counter behind the clothes with the cell phone up. And he's like, yeah, okay, what's the number, babe? And he's saying the numbers. And now this is when my spirit is like, something ain't right. He was actually looking down at the credit card that he had stolen, reading off the numbers, right? And I didn't know what I could do at the time to stop it, because like it was hidden. It was just like, well, then a manager had to come over to be able to like approve. And she was like, oh no, for this amount, unless you have the credit card and all the other information, you can't. And I was like, so you can go and come back and we'll just put stuff on hold. Of course, this MF didn't come back. Because I was like, maybe you're wrong, Angel. Maybe your intuition is wrong.
Dang.
I would have ended up paying for that $600 clothing bill. You know, I ain't getting paid $600 in no paycheck.
No.
Not in a whole paycheck, Angel.
In a whole page. That would have been working for 2 weeks for free. Black man. He tried to do me dirty. He even dressed up to come to the store to make it look like he wasn't just trash piece of crap. Took advantage of me.
So we'll keep playing on that. We'll keep an eye on that story. We have a couple fun topics. A little bit of light fare, if you will. Okay. First one. This was an interesting thing, and we're big Marvel fans here. What's your favorite Phase 4 Marvel Cinematic Universe project so far? WandaVision, Falcon, and actually, we want you to rank them. WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Loki, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, What If, and Eternals. And if you didn't watch one, you can just not rank that one. Because
is there a screenshot or something that we can have up?
Yeah.
For everybody else.
Yeah, let me do that for you, Joshy.
I just
Spark Tabulous. We're going to talk about The Harder They Fall, the next
bonus.
Yes, we need to watch that.
Right, either the next bonus or the next main.
One of them. I don't know.
So I gotta watch it this weekend.
Is it showing up?
Yep,
it is.
All right. So, what's your favorite Marvel Phase 4 project so far? WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, What If, or Eternals? Do not rank if you have not seen it yet. Okay. We'll start with you, Angel.
Okay, this is simple because I haven't seen any of these. No, I'm just lying.
Oh.
I would say it's a toss-up. I really liked WandaVision, but I really like Loki. So I'm going to put Loki first, then WandaVision, then Black Widow. I haven't seen... I can tell you right now that Shang-Chi is going to be above the Falcon and the Winter Soldier because I started watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and I was not interested. And I can tell you right now that more than likely after that will be Eternals, even if it sucks balls, just because they have people in there that I don't usually see reflected in Marvel movies. And just off of that alone, I'll sit through it and be like, that was okay. And then the rest can fall where they may.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
I didn't finish What If, so I'm gonna just leave that one off just for the sake of lack of knowledge on everything after episode 2. I'm gonna lead off with Loki. I think that was phenomenal, beginning to end. Great storytelling. I didn't think I'd be that invested in Loki, but how they created that entire what's that called? Not universe, but that little. I thought it was dope. Then I would go WandaVision as well. I'd go Shang-Chi third. Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Eternals.
Okay.
Yeah, I say low key.
Bless you, Kevin.
God bless you. Just like I say X-Men.
Yeah. All right. I haven't seen What If yet. I was actually saving them all to watch. I think it's done now. So I
believe so.
WandaVision's first for me. It started off really slow, but it was such a different change of pace for Marvel that I was intrigued. They was going slow, but the payoff was worth it. I truly, truly enjoyed that. That's a 1A for me. What 1B is Loki. Equally good. I love how far Loki has come as a character and what they've done with him based on how he started when he was in I think he was the villain in the first Avengers, right?
And Thor.
No, but I mean he was the main villain in the first Avengers.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first
Because
one.
then
Yeah,
it went to
Thanos at the end of the post-credit scene, right? He was like, I got to do it
well,
myself.
cut to Thanos, but the second Avengers was when the city lifted up.
So the
With the
core.
people.
So, no, wait, was that Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron was the second one.
Okay, cool.
And Ultron.
Ultron, the dude who does Ultron's voice, James Spader, that dude his voice was fantastic.
Why you know his name? Why you know his name, Kevin? Why?
Because I like him. He's in the Blacklist, and he just has a good voice. He was also really good in The Office.
Wait a minute. Is he the lead from the Blacklist?
Yeah.
Get out.
You watch the Blacklist?
Yes.
Oh, I love the Blacklist. That pilot is out of this world. So good.
You were watching it.
People don't like Age of Ultron. Apparently on Twitter, a lot of people don't like that. I was like,
you know what? I didn't like it the first time I saw it, but after watching, I think I saw it in between Infinity Wars and Endgame when I was rewatching everything, and I really enjoyed it after I think understanding how some of the stories played out.
Yeah.
His name is Raymond
The Blacklist,
Whittington.
if you guys want a political thriller drama and you ain't, bro, the Blacklist and they stick with the format, right? Scandal got away from the format for a while. The Blacklist, each episode begins and ends. Well, I haven't seen every episode, but I've seen a couple seasons. They got a criminal that he's going after, and then they got a overarching story. Does it get off after a while, Angel?
Yeah, in the later seasons, it's just like, but yeah, you need to call him Blacklist or Raymond Whittington, not whatever you said his real name was. Then I'll know.
Okay, I love the Blacklist as Ultron. Okay, so WandaVision 1A, Loki 1B. Shang-Chi was next for me. Really enjoyed that. Great fight sequences in that movie. Solid movie. Black Widow, probably next. I truly, Black Widow was cool. It was solid. I did not enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought the villain wasn't really formidable to me. I enjoyed the black part of it, like why he didn't want to be Captain America, but I didn't care for a lot of that. I just was. Matter of fact, I stopped watching it and I only came back because my kids were like, "Bro, can we finish this?" And I was like, and then Eternals. Eternals was meh. I didn't enjoy Eternals.
I did like that character. Who's the Eternal that couldn't speak?
Makari.
She was fire.
She was great.
She had great fight sequence.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say she had like one of my favorite fight sequences of the movie as well. Towards the end. But I liked her character. I think it'd be cool to kind of see like her origin. I feel like they didn't really play her origin out of all the ones that they played. When they found each other.
True, this makes a lot of sense. If Eternals was about a virus being spread and they cut it out because of COVID, that makes a lot of sense. Because I was like, the villains weren't the villain. I don't want to spoil it.
I want to see Uncut.
If that happened, that makes way more sense why I just was like,
because that trailer I really enjoyed the trailer.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
The way they hyped everything. This was the first time where I was like excited about a trailer. Usually I don't watch trailers. And I was like, I want to know the story. But as it was unraveling in the movie, that was
Falcon and Winter Soldier had a virus, not Eternals.
Oh,
that even that makes even more sense because that was closer to the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Also, adding to WandaVision, I really like how they edited it. And like the parallels with like other shows and stuff that they did, how they shot one of the episodes that kind of resembled Modern Family.
That was great.
I liked a lot of the
that
kind of stuff, and then like the Easter eggs that they put in as well.
That's probably why I didn't like Falcon and Winter Soldier, because that villain was weak. I mean, she was great and I got it, but I was just like,
I barely remember the villain.
It was that girl Carly, I think, black girl.
Cardi B.
Beat Beckett. Oh. Imagine her rolling up out of space and Beat Beckett. Boom, boom.
All right, we're gonna close with this. We were having this discussion on tour. We decided to have it on the podcast. The question is, how do we phrase it about the siblings, Angel?
It was which of the siblings' career would you want to have?
Ah, that's right. Which of the siblings' career would you want to have? The entries we have. Oh, no. Of the two siblings, which career would you want to have? This is the idea. Yes. I was watching Succession, and Kieran Culkin played Fuller in Home Alone. Obviously, Macaulay Culkin's a star. And now Kieran Culkin is coming into his own right as whatever the dude's name is in Succession. I forgot his name. So we were asking each other, of these two, whose career would you want to have? So we're going to start with Macaulay Culkin and Kieran Culkin. Angel, Josh, Kev.
Roman from Succession. No, that's not who I want to be. I want to be Macaulay.
His name is Roman, though. Thank you for reminding me.
Macaulay. Because Macaulay is chilling. Like, yeah, he might want a job, but he don't need one. That boy just getting these residual checks. I'm good.
So you rather be Macaulay?
I'd make YouTube videos. That'd be nice.
Okay, Josh.
I too would rather be Macaulay. You don't. What other movie or something is going to be as much of a staple or is going to have that same type of impact? I feel like at this point, do a startup. You know, like you don't have to worry about like, unless you're like really hungry to work like that, or you got that itch to where you can't sit still at home. I don't know, not having to worry about a lot of things like that and still being culturally relevant in terms of like having a movie that is I don't know, it's a classic. I don't know what more you want to be worried about when it comes to other things you could be doing or other movies you want to be in and stuff like that.
Okay, so man, I'd probably go Macaulay too. Legendary status. He had Home Alone 1 and 2, which is my probably personal favorite Christmas movies. Evergreen. Me and my kids watched it last Christmas. It holds up. The kids were like, and they're in the I want to be cool stage. It holds up. Still very good. He was also in My Girl.
Yes, he was. I was about to say, you better name it.
My Girl, Richie Rich, and The Good Son.
And died.
He was an evil little dude in the Good Son. He's a legend. Mm-hmm. He's a legend. And he can still do the like Wayne Brady thing where he played against type. I think he just don't be doing stuff. I don't think he can't do stuff. All right. The next one is Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson.
Career only.
Career only.
Janet.
Do you really still believe that?
Janet still has a career. Michael is dead.
What did Janet do last? Angel?
She got a movie coming out on Lifetime.
Huh?
She got a movie coming out on Lifetime.
Janet.
She does, Josh.
I believe you, but you're gonna put Hallmark as the lead of her career right now?
I said Lifetime.
Janet, I ain't the only one. There's a bunch of people saying Janet.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all are saying Janet is still alive. Obviously, Michael is no longer here. That's not the point. We're talking about career.
I still like her career better. Michael's career started really young. I would be tired. Janet started young, but she didn't have that pressure on her neck until she was like a teenager, when she was able to have a little more artistic license in what she wanted to do. She has been able to remain looking like herself for most of her career. That's what I would want.
Michael Jackson for me. I think we're forgetting how every other star in the history of the world is gauged against Michael Jackson. Legendary movies. He doggone, you can almost single-handedly give him the reason MTV is successful or was successful as a channel. has the most best music videos. He had the Moonwalker game. Guys, he did this.
Janet Jackson got to act. Michael wasn't acting with that little voice. He got
was
to act in
acting.
Wiz.
He
got to
had a
act in
commercial
Wiz.
stolen
And
from
he
him
was
with the
in
Firegate.
Moonwalker.
Okay, the
movie.
Moonwalker Wiz, and then his movies things. But Janet, I feel like, got to actually establish herself as a for real actress.
I mean,
Superhero. Super Bowl. That moment, he looked for 2 minutes, turned his head, people fell out, took the glasses off. Come on, man. Are y'all forgetting?
I remember all that. I don't want it. I want Janet. People be screaming for her. She was at the Hollywood Bowl right before the pandemic. Thick.
Janet's great, and I think she's honestly as successful as she is. I still think she's underrated. I don't think people really understand how successful she was. It's just that her brother is Michael Jackson, but very great career. And I'm curious what her career would have been if white men didn't ruin it. Justin Timberlake and Les Moonves 1-2. So, all right, next up.
Her.
Jaden Smith or Willow Smith?
I don't want to vibe. I don't want to sing my eyes. I would definitely be.
I was hoping you would do it, Angel. I don't want to sing my eyes.
I want to be an icon living.
Me too.
Who I'd want to be. I'd want to be Jaden. Jaden using his career to also maneuver his philanthropic efforts is my jam. His Just Water, the stuff that he's done in Flint, Michigan, also, and with the homeless in Los Angeles. Also, I like that he has been beating to his own drum for a while. I feel like Willow does that some too, but like Jaden really been like
in his own lane.
Yeah, and I like that. I do.
Okay. Joshy?
I was going to say the same thing. What I really like about both of them, though, is they don't seem to care about anything else other than whatever they're doing or their family's doing. Mm-hmm. But I would definitely say Jaden, especially for that philanthropist route that he's taking. Even in some of these crossover like brand campaigns, he's still able to finesse like what he's doing for like the water filtration system. I think I don't know what he was in recently, like that New Balance thing where you could still see that the water box situation that he made sure to propose that to be in the commercial too, which I thought that was kind of cool to finesse. A lot of times it's tough to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely go Jaden
too. I love Willow. I think Willow rock music. She's caught her vibe, pun intended. I think she's gonna have a lot of success in this like light punk genre of music. I think it matches her skill set, her voice very well. Black people love rock music. I have the joke on my set. Black folks, we love all music. I think she'll be just fine. Next one, and you can choose any of these siblings. The Kardashians. You can be Kim, Khloe, Kylie, Kendall, or Courtney.
I'm gonna be Kim. The reason why I would be her is because none of the rest of them exists without her. Period. Like, and truly, even though Kylie has immersed a lot of success and wealth, even some would say more than Kim, I would say that Kim still drives this goddamn on ship. Like, she can sink this whole ship if she wanted to. So I'd rather be a mess, but be the one in control of the mess. I mean, outside of Chris, than to be a mess in the shadow of the biggest mess maker.
Fair. Joshy?
With the exception of Pepsigate, I would probably go Kendall. Close second would be Court.
You want to keep it more low key.
Yeah, there's already enough eyes and heat always drawn to them. Don't ever have to worry about 50 Shades of Melanin. It's The low key, the better. I
What
think.
you mean, the 50 Shades of Melanin? What you talking about?
When Kim does her retouching.
Oh, talking about being
It'll just be like, bro, I'm white. I'm okay being white.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll date black dudes, but I'm not about to be black.
I honestly, for exactly the same reason as Josh, I would pick Kendall. Listen, it's a lot, to do to be. I'll take Kendall. Okay,
She's tried no activist stuff after that Pepsi thing. She's like, just take that off of my booking and casting request. Just that's out.
Next one, Luke or Owen Wilson.
They both white men, so I can't lose. I'll just go with Luke. Listen, you white, you heterosexual man, I'm winning. There you go.
Cis white heteros, the easiest way to get in. Male. Joshy?
Honestly, for the sake of Wedding Crashers alone and Cars, I'm going Owen.
Dude, literally, he has some classic.
Great.
Wedding Crashers is a classic. Even his role in Meet the Parents, he's my favorite character.
Yes, I forgot about that.
He's so funny.
And he builds the gazebo.
Bruh, he put so much goddamn lacquer on that.
Owen is the best. I don't know who's who, but
and he's great in Morpheus. He's Loki. He's Morpheus in Loki.
Oh yeah, he was great in that. Also, his chemistry with Vince Vaughn is iconic.
Oh my
God.
I
think a lot of people overlook this movie, The Internship.
Yes,
hilarious.
Great time.
Mm-hmm.
Great time.
Yeah,
Owen Wilson he's my favorite. He's my favorite of the brothers. Okay, Tia and Tamara Mowry.
I'm going with. I'm going. I'm going to say Tamara. This is career only.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying that is I love the fact that Tamara has finessed being able to still act and be a TV host and own a winery. Like, that's just fire to me. I like Tia on a lot of different levels, but I feel like she's been mainly an entrepreneur / actress. I like that Tamara has a couple more like streams that she's added.
Joshy?
Yeah, for the sake of my love for wine alone, I'm gonna go Tamara.
Yeah, I think it's Tamara as well. I actually want to taste their wine. I didn't know they had it until we went to Napa that one time, and I was like, oh snap, okay. A couple more, then we got to go. Brandy or Ray J?
Now listen, I know that most people would say Brandy, and that is possibly where I'd want to be. But there seems like there's so much joy in being Ray J. I feel as though he's a wild card and he's willing to try anything. I would not be surprised if Ray J didn't say he just came out with an electric car.
He had the scooty bikes already. Electric cars not out of Ray J is an inventor. He's a mogul. He's an entrepreneur. He's got Ray Cons.
Yeah, best headphones, better than the Apple ones.
He's been an actor and he's a singer / rapper. He's a gang member. Yeah.
If he had one wish, go ahead, Josh.
Honestly, I respect Brandy, of course, but Ray J's ability to just step out and be culturally relevant at any given moment with ways you would never expect, like that interview with Speedy.
Yes.
Go ahead and break these. That was hilarious. Also, I mean, he's one of the reasons why Soulja Boy is able to navigate the way that he does as well. And I think like being able to have that type of hand on the pulse, you could have the tier quality headphones company that he has and still be all right because you're making money out of it.
Yeah.
Whichever way, shape, or form. But I'm probably going Ray J.
I'm going Brandy. You guys are both out of your mind. Brandy is an icon. Brandy's been famous almost my entire life. So famous that I didn't realize we're not really that far in age. I think she's
y'all close in age.
42, maybe 42, 43.
Yeah, I think she's just a year older than me. She was a Cinderella
She was Cinderella with Whitney Houston.
Live action Cinderella.
Okay, she's on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. The Full Moon album alone is a
know
classic.
Angel in Disguise.
The Boy Is Mine. She's the vocal Bible. All my musician friends rave about Brandy. Her career is great. I saw her in Calabasas one time. I was cool. I was literally walking down the street. I was like, I was walking, looking at my phone, crossing the street, and I looked up and I said, "Oh, Brandy." And she said, I was like, cool. And actually, I saw another time at Universal Studios. So yes, and I believe didn't she just book the TV show recently?
Queens
with Eve? Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Queens. I watch it.
On TV again, like Brandy can do whatever she wants. You know, I love it. Yes.
She also wrote that song Baby Mama.
That's doggone right.
That's all you want. She also wrote that song last year or 2 years ago called Baby Mama. And I think that's what made me switch over to Ray J. Just that song. She wrote a song called Baby Mama.
She had a song recently with Anderson .Paak as well.
Was that
but
good though?
It wasn't bad.
Baby Mama was.
Have y'all heard Deliver Me from her and Sir the Baptist?
No.
Don't play it.
But I was going to.
I know.
Don't.
Why?
Why? Because why, Kevin?
I want the people to hear it. How will they hear it if I don't play it?
They need to listen to the Baby Mama song first.
No, let me start with this.
No, let them hear Baby Mama.
Ooh, Silk Sonic album tomorrow. Actually, tonight.
I want to make my point, Angel.
No. Listen to Baby Mama, and it just
forget it. Last one. Oh no.
Last one.
Oh no. Yeah, last one.
You say last one?
This is the last one. Prince Harry or Prince William?
Oh, I don't really know the difference between the two.
I know. I gotta look him up. Hold on, Prince, because I'll be like Owen Wilson.
That's Harry. William is the one who's going to be king.
Prince William.
No, Harry's tripping.
Harry's tripping?
Bro, you're gonna walk away from the heir to the.
Watch. He's so far down the line. He's never going to be king. Once William had kids,
that's not the point. He can't even go to the family reunions now, right? Didn't they denounce him?
Did you watch The Queen? I don't want
to
go to
don't care, Kevin. The Queen is a fictional show.
That's The Crown. Documentary, first of all.
I was gonna say The Crown is a fictional show.
Oh, The Crown. The Crown is what I was talking about.
William, I don't want the stress that Harry's going through. His granny don't even like his black kids. That ain't even that black. That's really
what I'm saying.
Archie really is. He's a quarter black, ain't he?
I don't know if that's how it breaks down.
He's full white and Meghan is mixed.
Right. If that, I'm saying, because Megan's mama is not extremely darker complexion, so no telling how much black her mama is when you break it all down. So
he's like that. He's like that hint water used to drink, Kev. He's just a hint of black.
Listen, I don't want the stress. I don't want the stress.
You pull up, you're like, yeah, there's notes, but I don't know if there's like a full body here.
Oh, snap. All right. Well, that was a especially interesting episode. There's a lot going on here. Thank you guys for watching.
Somebody said, y'all choosing the racist? Yes.
Racism pays well.
Absolutely.
Harry was like, I was racist until she told me I couldn't be.
And racism pays the 1st and the 15th every month. Come on, man. Great stability.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. We love you guys. We'll see you Tuesday. Right, Angel? Or you
virtually? Well, Tuesday. I guess it's always virtually, but virtually for us.
Tuesday. Yeah. We'll figure out what time, but Tuesday.
We'll figure out Tuesday. We love you guys. Josh, you can pull the Jeff Bezos clip out for your girl.
Okay, I was gonna suggest I'll just pull the Jeff Bezos clip out for the.
Cool. All right. Love you guys. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Bye. I don't remember where this cup is from, but I'll tell